cmpradio.net, the voice of Chester.
Accepting water and everything on the screen.
cmpradio.net, man. We are live. We're back. Did you miss me?
I did. Did you miss me?
Absolutely.
As you should.
Absolutely. As I should. Wow.
As you should. Wow. The people should. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been going for a minute. But now I'm back with the jump ball. I'm just saying.
So what's been going on, man?
Yo, I had to really focus in on me for a minute. Life came at me for a hot second with my son graduating and all of that and getting him into school. My daughter starting kindergarten. Life really came at me. So I had to take some time off and focus on what I needed to focus on. But now I'm back with the jump off, like I just said. Seriously, we really go hard out here.
Let's get to it.
Let's get to it.
What's going on, man? What's up and coming? What's going on?
Oh, you know what's up and coming. The Black-owned Business Bazaar is coming back. The November edition. We just dropped it this morning, or was it early afternoon? Links went specifically to former vendors. But it's opening, and the link will be posted on the site later on all of my MO2B platforms later for anybody else that wants to register, come out, support. So it's coming up November the 12th. You don't have my flyer? Where's the flyer?
You have to be patient sometimes.
Oh, there we go.
Everything happens.
There we go, guys.
I got you.
The Black-owned Business Bazaar is coming back to the League Center November the 12th from 12 to 5. Come on out, support. The support starts with us. It is a bunch of Black-owned businesses come together and really connect with one another, collaborate with one another, network with one another. Mm-hmm. So it's definitely a good vibe. And one of our guests today is what you did 4 out of 5?
About 4. So, the only thing I missed 1.
Yeah, the last one that we had, but that's okay because you're coming back for November 11th, right?
I'll be there.
Okay.
More Than Food will be there.
Yeah, that's listen, if y'all ain't had More Than Food, you want to come and have some More Than Food. Actually, hey, Janir, we got More Than Food More Than Food came to the station, y'all.
With food, okay?
With some food, okay? She fed us like we got the stuffed salmon and her
Sauteed string
string
beans.
beans. Oh my God.
Two of the fan favorites.
And that was crazy because that was one of my questions that I was going to ask you. What is one of the fan favorites?
Salmon. Salmon is the fan favorite, no matter how I make it, stuffed, regular, and whatever. Everybody always want the salmon. I can't get away from it.
So we're here with she has a More Than brand. She's like a serial entrepreneur here. And this is like our first time having a business owner that has multiple businesses popping
Really?
off. Yeah, you're
Oh,
the
go
first.
ahead. Go me.
You're the first. And you have More Than Food, More Than Braids,
Yes.
and More Hands-On Services.
Yes.
So
Cleaning services.
more hands-on cleaning services. So for those that don't know you, tell us a little bit about yourself. Tell us about yourself as well as introduce your brands to the people.
I hate talking about myself, but I mean, I don't know. Like, I have been in business for myself for 2 years now. I quit my job during the pandemic to braid hair full time. During the pandemic, my job kind of gave us, I worked at a bank. They gave us like week on, week off. And I had really just started picking up braiding hair again. And by the time they wanted us to go back into work full time, it was just too much money to be missing out on. So I stepped out on faith and I started braiding hair full time, More Than Braids. That's when I developed my business. Prior to that, though, I did more hands-on cleaning. I had developed that business a few years ago just to bring in extra income. And I kind of put it on the back burner for a little while I was focusing on More Than Braids. And then More Than Food came along from all my friends. All my friends and family always want to taste my food. I have sold dinners and platters a few times in the years past, but now I feel like they kind of lit fire under me to get it, really started and really putting my business out there for people to taste my food. So, yes, I'm by myself. I run all 3 businesses by myself. I do have help, but more like family. But yes, I'm the one that's doing each and everything.
What is that like?
Busy. I don't get I did hair today, 8 o'clock this morning.
Oh, wow.
Then I went home and cooked for y'all. Then got dressed, did my makeup, and then came here. So this is my life, like every day. I don't get no break. I don't complain though. But being an entrepreneur and business owner, you thought your schedule was busy when you was on somebody else's time. When you running it yourself, right. You don't have no time, no free time. Every hour is $1. Oh, yeah. To be honest.
Yeah, that is true. Yes.
And being as though I'm the only one running my businesses, I obviously ain't gonna be busy all day. My schedule be dumb packed. But I don't complain. I love it. I'm super blessed.
That's awesome. Now, you said you quit your job during the pandemic.
Yes. Crazy. I quit my job during the pandemic. I had literally probably about $5,000 in savings, and that's it. And I just stepped out on faith and was like, I remember driving to work one day when I was thinking about it. I swear it was just like the loudest noise, like quit. Like it was overwhelming, like in the pit of my stomach. I went right in my job and put my 2 weeks in.
Oh, wow.
Well, not like a plan, nothing. I just said, I know this is what I'm supposed to be doing. It was like nothing else.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you used your savings to develop?
Jumpstart. And really, I didn't even have to because we were at home. We couldn't go nowhere, do nothing. I was making so much money. I didn't even have to touch my savings at that point.
Oh, wow.
But I had that just in case if I needed to pay a couple months' bills or, whatever to make sure I was cool while I was out of work. But everything just really worked itself out.
Wow. That's awesome.
Yes.
Because a lot of people were struggling during the pandemic.
Seriously.
A lot of people, relied on those PPP loans or you can't hear me. Unemployment, and it was a struggle for a lot of people during the pandemic, and to just quit your job is like that's amazing.
Hard.
Faith. Like
single mom, 3 kids, literally It wasn't even planned. Just quit. Just like that.
Wow. So how long have you been doing hair?
I've been
Before
doing hair.
developing a business out of it.
I don't even know. I probably started doing hair, like doing my probably siblings and family hair, probably around like 11 or 12. I've been braiding hair.
Oh, wow.
And honestly, for a long time, I hated braiding. Hated it just because I felt like standing up on my feet all day. It take hours. And at the time, we weren't getting paid what we're getting paid to braid hair now.
Right.
I mean, you can get small, close part individuals for $75, and you had been braiding for 8 hours. But it really was like, I taught myself how to braid, so it was like a God-given talent. Like, you know what I mean? I didn't have to try hard. It literally came to me. I felt like for years it was kind of like forced on me to braid hair and stop playing.
So do you do anything outside of braids? Like, do you do any other hairstyles?
I actually went to hair school. I went to Empire and graduated. I never did get my license. However, that's something I'm still working on. But yep, I do regular hair, but I only service braids. Like, I only
Gotcha.
provide that service is braiding hair. But that includes like locks and other kind of twists or whatever, feed-in, stitch braids. So yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I'm just sitting here eating. Food. I'm sorry. I love salmon, so I can eat that every day. I don't know what it is.
I want to eat mine
But
so bad.
it's crazy that you talk about braiding hair, right? Because we did a show a couple weeks ago, and we had a young lady who started her own African American beauty school in Upper Darby, and she was talking about braiding licenses. You feel me? So maybe I give her your information or give you her information so you can get your license and get everything rolling. But that's what we need, right? We need more people doing things that service us. I feel like you have 3 businesses,
Right.
so I want to know, what's a typical day like for you? If all 3 of you, if you got an event that you got to cook for, you got people that want to come through and get their hair braided, and then you got a house you got to clean, right? Or anything. Like, what does that day? How many employees do you have? How many people do you have working with you?
So I have my best friend, Johnny May. She is like my #1 partner, employee, sous chef, sous braider, whatever you want to call her. She is everything. She is everything, like my manpower, honestly. My mom helps me out. She does help. She runs my cleaning business, the manager. She does help me with some of my contracts. My mom does all my brochures, flyers, everything. Really, me, my mom, and Triana, that's my team right there. But mainly, everything falls on me, obviously. So my day can go from like Friday. I have to get up. I have a cleaning contract with this lady that I clean her house. I have to leave there at 11. I have to do hair at 1 o'clock. Then that weekend or the Saturday after, I have to cater an event. So when I come home from doing hair, I'll start to prep. My day goes consistently. Remind you, I got to get my kids from school. And my kids are very self-sufficient and independent, so I kind of raise them that way so they kind of can get to, help with the chores and stuff around the house while I'm, working. working.
How old are your kids?
My kids are 14, 10, and 7.
Wow. Wow. Full-time mom, man. And to have the time to dream. A lot of people say they don't have it's not enough time in the day for them to dream, right? When the first business that you came up with was more than braids, right?
More hands-on cleaning.
More hands-on cleaning, right? So where did that come from?
Moore is my maiden name. That's my last name, Moore. Honestly, I swear I thought about it when I was sleeping. Woke up and was like, because me and my ex-husband, we talked about starting a cleaning business and we was trying to figure out a name. Swear I just literally woke up and was like, more hands-on. I wanted to incorporate my maiden last name because it's just me and my dad. My dad's only child, so I didn't technically want to, lose my name or not, incorporate it in my life. So more hands-on, more, M-O-R-E. But however, we're more hands-on. We're doing everything, basically. And after that, I just kind of fed off that name, like the More brand, and just kept it as that.
And that's awesome. Right? That you incorporate family and the history of family and how family feel and how you feel about family in your business, right? So, you're from Chester, right?
Yeah.
Born and raised?
Born and raised.
Right. How do you think the entrepreneur feeling since the pandemic? How does it feel? How do you think it helps your businesses?
What you mean?
Like from the pandemic, we started doing things ourselves.
Right.
People came up with their own businesses and
Right.
started,
A lot
so
of businesses were birthed.
how do you feel like that helps your business?
I'm grateful for the pandemic.
Right.
I honestly feel like it has put me in such a better financial situation. Just overall, have built all my businesses through the pandemic. Like, and I feel like if we didn't have the pandemic, I would have never quit my job.
Right.
I would have never quit my job. I would have never stepped out on faith and just being like, I'm about it. It gave me the time to be able to sit down and focus on the things that I thought was really important. I never wanted to work ever. I never wanted to work
For someone
nobody.
else.
Yeah, for nobody else.
Right.
Exactly, for nobody else. I always had this feeling like a hustler mentality. Because I'll be working at the bank, I'll get off from the bank, I'll be braiding hair. Like whatever it was that I needed to do, get a couple, extra dollars and make sure me and my family was cool. That's just how I've always been, like over ambitious. I still have so many things that I want to do business-wise or develop and incorporate in my businesses that my brain is consistently running every day, thinking about.
And you absolutely, like, you definitely one of the people that I know that has had that hustler mentality for a very long time. For people that don't know, this is my cousin.
Are you sneaking cousins up here?
I'm sneaking back on businesses. I'm sneaking
Exactly.
people that's doing it
Right.
out here, up here.
Okay.
It just so happened that we're related.
Okay.
And you were like, what, 11, 12, when she was watching my son.
Yes, all
Like,
the kids.
so
in the
she was
family.
she was always working, even
Always.
as a young
kid.
Yeah, as a
As
kid.
a kid.
But there
Crazy.
was, like you said, you started doing hair at the age of 11, 12 years old. You were babysitting not just my son, but
All
other
of
people.
our
Yeah,
cousins
and
and aunts.
but you were
kids.
always responsible and mature, and like you just always had that hustler mentality, and like you established a level of trust
Yeah.
with just watching my son. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? So I always knew that you were going to be great. Like everything you touched was going to be great. But yeah, you're dope in real life.
No,
Like
thanks.
from a child. Like you watch my kids. I watched you. And then you
Yeah.
watched my kids. So and he loved being with you. So, and I don't let anybody watch my
Exactly.
kids. So
I
she's
was very
always-
motherly, unfortunately. Like all these kids. I always had maternal instincts. Even as a child, I don't know, I was always mature. It's crazy.
Yeah, you were, and it, like it's no question, and it's like not by accident that you're out here thriving with 3 businesses. So what type of cleaning services does more?
Residential, commercial, really clean outs, organizing, whatever kind of cleaning that you need.
You gotta have really, for any business that you own or anything that you want to get into, like you really have to have a passion for it. But for cleaning, like
Cleaning
you really
is not my passion. Cooking is my passion. I love to cook. That's honestly what I want to do at the end of the day. I want to have my businesses, bring in residual income like my cleaning with the contracts, but not necessarily me doing the cleaning. It's just a good business to have, and it makes a lot of money. You know what I mean? If I can get a contract with a bank, you get a couple chain banks, like that money just be coming in like on its own. But cooking and catering and doing my vending events, that's like mine. It gives me such a high. I love it. I love people tasting my food, making up new recipes. It's just braiding is by I have to, because that's my main moneymaker. Right. I really would like to kind of scale back on braiding within like the next 2 years. I'm thinking about like just only doing it like 1 week out the month, hoping that my other businesses are running, like, you know what I mean? So I can only do, it's like a get in where you fit in, kind of my normal customers or whatever that can book for that 1 week that I'll have open to braid.
Gotcha.
I mean, because who want to be standing up working on hardcore for however many years?
So what kind of braids do you do? Like
Everything. Kids, adults.
knotless?
Knotless,
Right.
regular braids, box braids, soft locks, butterfly, like everything. I have my Instagram page, More Than Braids. I have a lot of pictures and reels on there. You can check it out.
You just actually promoted back to school giveaway with your
Oh,
More
yeah.
More Than Braids
Oh
brand.
my God, yes, my back to school, the Salon Experience edition. That little giveaway really feel more. It wasn't nothing little about it because, child, them kids got some good hairstyles. Okay, they had nice full book bags. Thank you to our sponsors, Divine Women of Essence and Artiste Mentoring. They both help with our book bags for the girls, but I really, really love giving back and doing the girls' hair, getting them ready for school. They were so happy, and I think that's what made me feel so good. They were so excited about their hairstyles and their book bags and everything.
So what made you come up with that? Like,
I don't know. You know, in our community, you know, sometimes in back to school, some parents cannot afford to get their kids' hair done. You know what I mean? You know, $100 hairstyle braids, or some people may use their book bags from the last year. And just my kids being in school, I noticed those things, and I always wanted to figure out how I can give back, you know, to my community. And how can I help out a few little girls, or I can make these couple little girls just feel good about themselves on the first day back to school.
that's awesome. That's awesome. I'm sure I wish we had some pictures of the girls.
Oh my God, yeah, I had my reel. I did make a reel, and it's on my Instagram if anybody want to go watch it.
Kiana has said, and I love tasting the food. We all love tasting her food. P was back there killing it.
Yeah, I killed it. Plate empty. Everything gone.
I want to eat mine so bad, y'all,
Yeah,
but I'm
you can't eat it while we're live.
yeah, I'm not going.
I don't have no camera on me, so.
Lucky you.
But what's your favorite thing to cook other than salmon? If I hired you to do my wedding, what? Because I don't want to say what I want. I want you to say what you could cook for a wedding.
I have a wedding coming up October. It's probably like my biggest wedding, 200 guest wedding.
Wow.
Oh, nice.
I am making salmon. I'm telling you, that's what they want. That's what the people want. But salmon, baked chicken, I think it's yellow rice, string beans, cheese. I'm doing like a charcuterie table with cheese and fruit. She has hors d'oeuvres. She has shrimps wrapped in bacon. I think bourbon meatballs, spring rolls. She got all kinds of stuff. But my favorite thing to make, I really don't know.
What's on this plate right here?
On this plate is steak, shrimp, New York strip steak, shrimp, loaded potato, asparagus, and lobster. Yes.
Salmon is the new fried chicken.
For sure.
It definitely is. It definitely is. Especially her salmon. I don't know if you've been to the bazaar or to any of the events that she's vended at, and tasted her salmon, her stuffed salmon, but it's definitely the new fried chicken. Like,
I give it 10 out of 10.
Oh, yes.
my son,
tender.
like
Right.
when he heard that she was going to be on the show, now
Somebody
he's up
send
at
him
Dell
2
State.
platters.
He cannot get 2 platters. I'm like, this is not that.
Yes.
However, like since he mentioned that, I'm like, okay, well maybe perhaps if there's any Dell State Hornets out there, we can collaborate with More Than Food. To do like a Dell State Day, maybe on a Sunday, and I could bring up the platters on a pre-order type situation and
I love that.
get it popping, like so that because they hungry, and your food is good, and it's we like to mind our own businesses out here. I really want to. Hopefully, I could get the president of Dell State to come and talk with us as well.
Ooh,
So maybe I want to get out there a lot more, and
You got it. I mean, because you put the pressure on me.
yeah, I've really been pressuring her to get on the show since the show started, and she's like, "No, I'm not coming. I'm not coming.
I'm not about to be
This
doing
not
this.
what
Y'all
I
got
do."
me chopped.
But we finally got her here.
I know.
We finally got her here. She was like I mean, when you ready, you know
You're
what
ready,
I'm saying?
exactly.
And she's ready. She's out
I
here.
kept on saying, "Yo, I'm nervous. I'm all right. I'm chilling
See,
right
when
now."
it's just a kickback with Keish. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And this is what we do. Like, this is how we chop it up on a regular basis. We just in front of a bunch of people, and they're commenting.
I ain't got no glasses on. You want to?
Oh my God! Shout out to the HBCUs. Oh yeah, that would be nice. It is good. The salmon is my
I can see
fave.
Brittany. Hey,
As someone who doesn't eat beef or pork, the salmon is my go-to when I don't want chicken. Laugh out loud. Salmon is also healthy.
Yes, it is.
It will happen. Keep manifesting it, sis. Thanks, Portia.
Yes.
So it was like 2, 3, might have been 4 years ago. I was trying to go on my pescatarian. Let me just eat fish. And I was frying it. And then the pescatarian told me, you can't fry the fish. That's not healthy. I'm like, I don't know how to make salmon. Every time I make it, it's just too hard. But I see how you do
The
it.
number one thing people mess up with salmon is cooking it too long.
Yeah.
It only take about 20 minutes
That's it.
in the oven. That's it. If you
Yeah, I
want it
never made
flaky
mine
and nice,
in the
only about 20. You can make it on the stove or the oven, but that's the number one problem when people mess up. They just cook it too long and it just dries it out.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was running into that problem.
It makes
Have you ever tried to fry salmon?
Yeah, I fried salmon before.
Yeah.
I made what was it Alfredo? I made that time with the fried salmon bites on it and scallops.
Yep. Yeah, that was
Yes, banging.
good. That was good. We should bring that to the bazaar, maybe.
Yeah,
Perhaps.
I might
That
can
might
do
be a
that.
good dish to bring to the bazaar.
Yeah, bring it to the bazaar so I can get some. Definitely. How hard is it? And I don't, how hard is it for you as a black woman to continue and stride through business, right? You said you had a job and you quit your job, right? Now you're doing work yourself for you.
Right.
How hard do you think it is for black women to, get out into the open and say they want to do this?
I definitely think it's hard. It definitely take a lot of consistency. You just can't give up. Every day I'm literally figuring out how my income is going to stay, afloat or earning more income. Like there's no relaxed time. My mind is always on go, figuring out how I can get the next dollar, how I can do this to make more money, how can I upsell, what vending events could I get into? This is my brain all day because if I don't work, I don't have no money.
Right.
If I take a vacation for 2 weeks, I don't have no income coming in. So it's very hard. It's very hard, but I feel like if you really want to be a business owner, entrepreneur, it'll just come to you. You know what I mean? It really would just come to you. You just gotta stay consistent and just work hard and don't give up, honestly.
Don't give up.
Don't
Keep
give
pushing.
up. Yeah, it's
Absolutely.
a struggle. And every day you gotta you literally gotta
Every
tell
day.
yourself, like, keep going.
Yeah,
Go.
every day.
Keep
No
going.
matter how tired I am.
That is true. Troyana said it's the pepper steak and mashed potatoes and them green beans.
We got the green beans today. The green beans is the fan favorite too, because I
Definitely.
fry them like in a pan, like saute them, little olive oil and onion. I don't boil them with no turkey and all of that. They have no meat in it, and they just sauteed on the stove. So that's like a fan favorite for sure.
Do you think like you might offer us like some cooking classes?
So that's the thing. I honestly am trying to work on writing my recipes down because I really want to, get a cookbook out there. All my friends call me all the time, and I love it. They call and be like, how I make this, how I make that, and all of the stuff that I make up on my own. I really want to get it down in a book so I can give it to everybody. But I don't know about the cooking classes just yet. I definitely want to do mentoring little girls for braids. I know it's a lot of young girls that like to do hair. My oldest daughter, braids hair too. She's just now starting, but just to have classes to teach them parting,
Right. I can't.
how much hair to use and all of that kind of stuff. So that's something I want to work on soon.
Awesome. And P, you have those type of connections, don't you? Aren't you somehow affiliated with Chester Charter?
Yep, Chester Charter, right? We're working on the after school program now with the
See, that would
station.
be
Oh,
dope.
that is.
And it's-
So
That would
that's
be
nice.
dope.
It's literally all about getting in and then finding what the children want to be involved in. You feel me? The young
Right.
ladies, the young men, you feel
Right.
me? And giving them that, right?
Right.
for a long time, I always believe what we see is what we do.
Right.
Right. And I still believe that, but there aren't that many people that are successful making themselves available to the children. Right. How are we going to foster an environment or a village that's taking care of each other if people get rich and leave?
Right.
And then all you see is what you see, right? You see the person on the corner doing what he's doing, then you want to be like him. You see the person with the gun, then you want to be like him.
Right.
But if we come together as businesses, and it's not just self-owned businesses, this is people that went to school, have full-paying jobs, that come back and teach the kids, listen, this is how I did what I did. This is how much money I make a year. You want to come over here, right, and learn it. So, you got to give those opportunities to our children so we can create a great village and get out of whatever funk we're in.
Right.
That would be dope, though, because we always talk about, like, how the trade schools are missing from the community, you know what I'm saying, and how a lot of people used to, really appreciate the trade schools, but that would be a great way to implement that as far as bringing it into an after-school program. And
it's a skill, like it's a hustle that they can take on for the rest of their life and make some money, when they need to. Even if that's not the route they want to go, they're always going to have that skill that they'll be able to fall back on at the end of the day.
Yeah, I wish I don't have that.
Poor Maddie.
I mean, I could do ponytails.
Yes.
Her braids, her knotless be all right. It's the parting for me. I could never part. I can't part her hair. I can't part to save my soul. So I would probably come and learn how to just part. Nichelle said more than makeup up next.
Oh, stop.
They see your makeup is popping.
I know. I taught myself to do my makeup.
That's another skill set that I just do not have. Like,
doing
first of all, I don't even have the time to put on a face. I don't even know how y'all find the time.
It don't even, once you know what you're doing, you probably can do your face in about 20 minutes.
Oh, yeah, I guess it's a matter.
Quick little beat. But yeah, girl, when you get tired of having to pay to get your face done every 2 seconds, you gonna figure it out.
That part. All I could do is, a nice little eyeshadow, some,
yes,
mascara. Yeah, that's about it. But maybe, I'm going to call you.
Yeah,
I got you right here as a resource. But like she said, she looking for some contracts out there. So any businesses that are out here that,
cleaning
you have
services,
brick and mortar.
Yes.
And, you need a cleaning service, call her up. Look her up on Instagram at, what is it?
More Hands-On Cleaning.
More Hands-On Cleaning. And even if you need residential cleaning, you could look her up for that as well. There it is, More Hands-On. She's not on Mind Our Own Businesses site just yet because I was like more catered towards websites, web links. However, I'm in the process of like revamping my site so that whatever your link is, people can link to you from my site. Okay. And not just via website because everybody don't operate off of
that link tree though. Can
absolutely.
Oh, okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's why I wanted you to set this up. So that people can link to you, to all your businesses in just one centralized location. So she'll be on MO2B, MindOurOwnBusinesses.com soon.
Very soon.
Very soon. So what else is next for you? What are you get ready to get into?
What, as far as my businesses, right now I'm thinking about what I want to do with More Than Food. Like, how am I going to have it bringing me in residual income? Like, getting more events or, doing more vending opportunities. That's my main focus right now is what I'm trying to focus on.
More Than Food.
Yes, I talked about doing like a food truck business with one of my relatives, but we're still talking about that because I don't want to cook every day. I don't want to work in a restaurant. I don't want to be in the kitchen smelling like fried chicken every day. Like I want it to be like, get it where I was getting. Like, you know what I mean? Right. Like I want it to be like y'all so excited, anticipating like, oh my God, I can't wait for you to cook again. That's how I like my food to be, opposed to it being available every day. Gotcha. It's a little special.
It is. And it is. It definitely is. I see you, Gola. Yes, you definitely will be at the Black-Owned Business Bazaar on November the 12th. So More Than Food will be in the building.
Yes, I will be there.
She got us up here with this salmon. And don't come up here, y'all.
That's all gone.
This is not that. Don't come up here.
Especially me.
It's all
But
gone.
yeah, she made us this stuffed salmon and these string beans that are hitting. It's hitting on everything.
You
I
just
want to
staring
eat it
at
so
it.
bad.
Right, I
Yeah, I'm
see
just
it, you know what I
staring
mean?
at it.
That's why I
I
said
don't
don't pull the
know.
food out, because you're focusing on the food. I already ate mine. It was delicious.
But the Black-owned business bazaar is coming up at the Leak Center, 701 Yarnell Street, Chester, PA, on November the 12th from 12 to 5. Make sure y'all come out to support any vendors that are interested in vending. You can hit the link tree. It's in the link on my bio. It'll be posted later today. I wanted to give our vendors the opportunity to have first dibs at, coming into the Black-owned business bazaar, but it's definitely open to any entrepreneurs that are out here.
And I want to say, the Black-owned business bar is probably my favorite vending event that I have ever done.
Thank you.
I mean, my favorite. It
Awesome.
be packed out. And when I tell you all they do not play about me, child, that food can't even get up there fast enough. And I be sold out in like 2 hours.
Yeah.
I never even make it to the end of the event. So that's something you definitely don't want to miss.
So that means that, you got to prepare a little more
Look, I
for
be
the event.
making a lot. Child. It's going to be a lot, though. I got y'all. I'm going to try to stick in there for a few more hours next time.
I just noticed that it's November 12th, and I won't be here.
Where you going to be?
Tennessee.
Tennessee.
Right.
Oh, man.
Going down there to watch the football game.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's decent.
Yeah. Get out of here. It's not the Eagles, but,
Yeah. Who you going to watch? Who plays that day?
the Broncos and the Titans.
Gotcha.
Right.
And I know right now I'm in competition with football season. The football is back, and I'm a big football girl.
Right.
So
Eagles winning right now, 31-14.
thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for that update. What's up, P? Thank you for the update. Please keep us posted on the score. So we might be moving some things around because football is back, and I want all the smoke. So I don't want to be in competition with football Sunday. I know a lot of people are kicked back watching football right now, but y'all can have this up on your phone too. Stop playing with us. So we talked about your back to school giveaway. So will you be doing that annually? Is that
Yes,
a
I
annual
am starting
thing
to
for
do
you
that
now?
annually.
That's good.
It will be back next year.
Awesome.
I'm hoping to collaborate with some other stylists, honestly. And maybe we all can, grab
That
a
would be
couple girls, to do their hair, so we can do more girls.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, but that's something I do plan on doing for next year. I want to collaborate with other braid stylists or other stylists, period,
I don't
and let
think
us
that-
all
I
kind
don't
of
think
come
that
together.
should be something that can't happen. We have a
Yeah.
lot
Right.
of barbers that do
Right.
that
Right.
cut. You feel me? We get the
And make it
hairstylists
like
together.
a whole event thing.
Yep.
It'll be nice.
Yeah. Bring the
Yeah.
girls out.
Mm-hmm.
Get their hair braided. There are a lot of people, and I said it from the beginning. Why do we have so many book bag giveaways? We can have one.
Right.
We can do Subaru Park.
Yeah.
We can have barbers on one side, hairstylists on
Yeah.
the other side, right? Give back to our children so they understand, they see something great in me.
Right.
Let me work a little bit harder.
Yeah.
You never know who you can inspire by just getting their hair done. Because a lot of kids,
Right.
their parents really can't afford it.
Yeah.
Right.
People are struggling now. You feel me?
Exactly.
Like,
Yeah, I know.
So they can't afford it, right? Or give back sneakers. It's not always about a book bag.
Right,
You know what I mean? It's like,
exactly.
Right.
what do you need?
Uniforms.
We got JR Kicks here. You feel me? He got sneakers. You feel me? We got this person over here. He cut hair. You do hair. You feel me?
Right.
Like cook food, right? Who got book bags? We can order the book bags, and we
Right.
just give the child a whole experience throughout the day. You know what I mean? Let them know.
That would
Listen,
be so dope.
Yeah.
I appreciate you, and I want you to just go to school and do your best.
Yes. Y'all be on to something.
Yeah. Ola, you hear this out here? Like, maybe,
Let's get it done, man.
Let's
It's
get it
enough
done.
of us.
pop this off. You know
I
what
was
I'm saying?
thinking about that last night, like the alumni for Chester High. You feel me? Just giving back. You feel
That
me?
part.
We
That
go.
part.
I mean, we can go all the way back to 1955 if we got to. The classes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The people that are still alive. If everybody in that class from 55 all the way up to 2021 gave back $100 a month, how much money would that be? You wouldn't have no problem.
Right.
But it's just about giving back. You can make money, but you have to give back as well.
That part.
So that's hard, man. But I want everybody to keep on doing everything that they're doing. I appreciate you being an entrepreneur of 3 businesses.
3.
I know how having one is hard,
Yes.
3.
but you have 3
I'm
separate
crazy, Lord.
businesses.
I'm crazy for real.
I'm trying to figure out, like,
Seriously, I'll be running around with my head chopped off, chopped, done. But I love it though. It's like a thrill that I will never give up.
yeah, I wanted to start a T-shirt business, and I bought everything, and I was like, nah, I can't. But everybody keeps saying, just go ahead and do it. You know what I mean? Like, just give it energy and see what happens. So it's like, the station is hard. And doing it by yourself and understanding what you want to see from it, how you want it to run,
Right,
how you want it to be
exactly.
seen, is definitely hard. So I give you big shout out. Let me give you a
Yeah.
hand clap, man.
Right.
Thank you.
'Cause 3 businesses, and you talking about a 4th one. You feel me? That's hard. So, congratulations.
Thank
keep
you.
moving. Keep striving. You feel me? Keep improving. You feel me?
Thank
Any way
you.
you feel like you can improve, you can definitely do it.
Right.
Just got to focus on it, right? Absolutely.
So what do you think, outside of running the 3 businesses, like, is your biggest challenges in
Outside
your
of running
businesses? And how did those challenges, shape your business into what it is today?
Really, I feel like the biggest challenge right now is not having no staff or no extra pair of hands. It honestly makes me go harder because I know the goals that I want to achieve. And I'm like, if I can just get myself to this certain place, all of that's going to come. Like, you know what I mean? And I know it's going to come. So I honestly do not stress myself out. I ain't ever calling myself broke. I'm rich. I'm rich
that's right.
all over. Like, you know what I mean? So I just stay positive and I really put my all into everything that I'm doing. And I can't curse, doing anything. Like, you know what I mean? I don't.
You can say what you want.
Right, I don't half-ass do anything. Like, every time somebody gets out of my chair, it's gonna look exactly the same. Same consistency. Every time you taste my food, it's gonna taste the same. Like, you know what I mean? I want people to get a feel of my businesses and know that how amazing I am and where it's going, where I'm going.
That part, because
Yes.
it's amazing. She's done my hair. She's cleaned my house.
Yeah, I just cleaned your house for Cam prom.
She cooks my food. My son actually requests her for his birthday and consistently requests her food. So you're definitely out here doing it. I definitely commend everything that you're doing. Is there any other questions from, the audience? Is there any other questions that you might have, B? For more than food, for more than braids,
No,
for more hands-on services?
I just wanted to keep on pushing,
That
right?
part.
And keep on pushing that needle so that other women can see her working,
Right.
and there's no more excuses.
And I really want to inspire. I mean, 3 businesses, 3 kids, single mom, like.
You're doing
That's
I
it.
really
hard.
want to inspire somebody. That's all. At the end of the day, if I can inspire one person,
That's a
that'll be
world.
more. Yes,
That's
exactly.
a world, right?
Well,
Literally.
I'm inspired. You
I am
definitely-
too. I'm inspired by this salmon. More. Literally.
Literally.
But yeah, I'm just amazed by your strength to be able to have 3 businesses on your back. Like you said, 3 children. That's hard, right? Most people make excuses and have 1 child,
Right.
right? Do you still go out? Do you still party? Like what
Yeah,
have you
I do,
eliminated
but I don't
from your life?
have no interest, honestly, to go out. I'm 33. I don't feel like I'm tired. I gotta get up and go to work in the morning.
Right.
I'm more of a kickback ladies' night, with my girls. But that clubbing and stuff, I take a trip or we gonna hang out with my girlfriends or with my kids. That's it. But I don't have time to be out drinking. I can drink at home. You know what I mean? While I'm planning out my next move for my business.
That part. And are your kids active? Are they in any
Yeah, they're all in
extracurricular
sports. My
activities?
son is in football. My daughter is about to start back dance.
Okay.
My oldest daughter just moved to Virginia with her dad for school.
Okay.
So, but yes, from
How
getting
hard
off
is
work.
that?
Well, it's not hard right now. I thought it would be harder than what it really is, but honestly, she was kind of getting into a little bit of stuff when she got out of 8th grade, and she needed something different, different, opportunities before.
Something happened.
Yes, it got out of hand.
Right.
Exactly. But she's doing so good there, and I feel good because it's a great school. Like, she feels good. She loves being in her dad's house, so it's nice, and we're good co-parents. So
that's important.
yes,
That's definitely important.
That's important.
Co-parenting.
Right, co-parenting. It's hard in the beginning. You feel me? Because feelings are there, but once you focusing on the kids, everything becomes simple.
Yes,
right. There's no reason for us to be mad and upset at each other. You feel me? It's about the kids. So
exactly.
Yeah. Major shout out to your ex-husband for that. Right.
Yes.
You definitely got to do that, right? You do. You have to, right? I know it's crazy, right? But, like for that man to step up and do what he's supposed to do and want to do it. Most men, when they go to Virginia, they ain't calling.
Exactly.
You feel me? Kids get mad, get upset, then we start fighting. So, definitely. And major shout out to you, too. You feel me? For allowing your daughter to go, because it'll be hard. It's hard for a woman to let go of their kids.
I wanted her to go for a long time, but it was the best decision, honestly. It really was.
The fact that you see that.
That part.
Right.
That part. Cammie Jones said you are very inspiring. Brittany said the brown stew chicken.
Now, what's that?
Stew chicken. My uncle is married to a Jamaican, so she teaches me a lot of her Caribbean dishes. So stew chicken was probably the first thing I really started making. My own stew chicken, yes.
Something else I love. Something else, because I'm not a red meat eater.
Right.
So like her chickens.
Crazy.
Yeah. She come through with what I need because.
So you make curry salmon?
I have not made curry salmon. No, and guess what? That's crazy. I literally just thought about that the other day. I be always trying to figure out what I made. Jerk salmon at the last. What was it? The Chester Park thing they had in Santana.
Okay.
That big event.
Chester Fest.
I made jerk salmon. That was a bomb. Jerk salmon and rice and peas.
Wow.
They loved that.
Yeah.
Yes, I have to try curry salmon. Don't be giving me no ideas.
I get more ideas.
Might have to bring that to the bazaar too, okay?
Once you put the island up on the top, because my father was Haitian, so my grandfather he always cooked, beans and rice, and I made it a couple weeks ago, and I took him some. He said, "This is good," and I'm not really a chef. I don't cook. I was reading it off the joint, but he was like, "Man, keep doing it." I know, Pop.
I love Jamaican food. I'll call my aunt, be like, "How I make this? What I gotta put?" So she'll give me. Not so much anymore, but before when I used to call her, she'll give me like basic, ingredients, no measurements, no nothing.
No nothing.
So I just
you figure it out yourself.
Yeah, exactly. And that's why I'm having a hard time writing down these recipes. I don't use measurements.
No.
It's hard to tell people how to make stuff. I be just dumping shit in there.
Add
and
as
it be
taste.
banging.
Add a little bit of this, a little bit of that. That's how most cooks that are cooks cook.
If you a real cook, you don't use no measurements. Then first of all, my 10-year-old know how to make rice with no measurements.
Right.
Like white rice from scratch. No bowl in the bag, nothing. Yes.
I ain't even get ready to tell y'all. I'm not about to put myself right there.
Right. Don't do it to yourself. Don't do it to yourself.
No, I really don't like to cook. So that it that really comes with passion.
Yeah.
I didn't say I can't cook. I don't like to cook. And when I do cook, I never eat following. So, but I like to eat. See, that's my struggle. I like to eat, so I don't.
That doesn't make sense. You cook food.
Yeah,
then
and
you
I don't eat
the food.
I don't eat. I might eat it a couple hours later.
Okay.
But most times I don't eat it until the next day.
Wow.
I just can't. First of all, I don't like to watch meat cook.
Huh?
Yeah, I got it.
Well, you did say
I
that
was
before.
I was a biology major, guys. So
That's my first time hearing this. That's
I don't like touching meat. I don't like to watch it cook. Like, I'm instantly turned off. That's why I like for other people to cook for me. I'm sorry. I was a biology major, and when I got into origins and I studied living things. The biology is the study of life. So I studied different animals, and I thought I was going to be a vegan at one point. Yeah,
I bet you did.
Yeah,
right? Cutting open frogs and pigs and stuff like that.
Yeah. When I look, and sometimes I that's what I eat. Like, I might be starches and vegetables. Like, I can't eat a meat. Sometimes I go through that. So,
That's bad.
I'd rather have somebody else cook for me. But luckily, I have a daughter that don't like nothing but chicken. She don't like nothing but chicken.
Too much.
Yeah, she don't like nothing but chicken.
Yeah, meanwhile, my kids they can't stand eating takeout. They be like, "Are you cooking tonight?"
You cooking?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm like, "What is wrong with y'all? Who don't like takeout?" No, my kids be wanting me to cook.
Yes.
Well,
Yes.
why wouldn't they?
I mean,
You are takeout.
Right,
You everybody
I
else is takeout. Right?
yeah, but they want me to cook. Ain't nothing easy. They all in the doctor's office. They asking them what's their favorite things to eat. They talking about crab cake, seafood, Alfredo. Like they want the whole shebang. I done worked all day, girl. Y'all better eat this pizza. I cook tomorrow.
That's crazy. So, do you have a seafood night in the house where you cook all the things that your kids want?
Yes, most times I ask my kids like what they want, but we'll have like little treat days where we do seafood, like that plate that I made with that lobster. My kids eat like that regularly.
Damn.
Yes, on the regular.
Lucky kids.
They are spoiled, lucky kids. They are
Right.
very spoiled. I mean, for a while, I was making them full breakfast, French toast, grits and stuff in the morning before school. Because they'll be asking if I had the time, I would just make it for them quick. My kids are very spoiled when it comes to me cooking and stuff. Child,
That's decent. That's so dope.
they don't be doing all that takeout.
Trayana said, I learned a lot from working next to Miss Moore. I now know how to make rice without measuring. I'm happy I get a front row seat to this greatness.
Oh, that's my best friend. That's on. All my friends are on there. Oh,
Yes,
Kamai, Brittany.
Oh, I said Cammy. I'm sorry.
Michelle, that's her middle name. That's Alta.
Oh, okay. Hey,
Hey, y'all. Love y'all.
the support. It's the support for
it's
me.
the support. My girls always supporting me. Shout out to them. We've been friends since 8th grade. All of them. They my
dope.
babies.
That's so, and that's how we get ahead out here.
Yes,
Like,
yeah.
it's nothing without the support. And it got to start at home. You know what I'm saying? It got to, at home can be so many different, you know what I mean? But it got to start at home.
At the home front.
So give everybody your plugs, like
You guys can follow me on. I don't have any Facebook pages, but More Than Braids. But I'm on Instagram, More Than Food, _ More Than Braids, and More Hands On Cleaning. All on Instagram.
I think Brittany, it might have been Brittany had put it in the comments.
She tagged it.
Yeah,
See?
I think she did that.
My girls.
What was this? A brunch? I got a picture
What?
of all this food.
Yeah,
I
put
did
that one up there.
a baby shower brunch. Yes, that was a baby shower brunch that I did.
Delicious.
So if anybody's out there,
And look at the setup. My best friend Trayana helped me do the setup. Johnny May.
Johnny May, baby.
Yes,
Johnny May is dope as well. Shout out to Johnny May.
she is.
Shout out to all y'all that's out here doing it.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Shout out to everybody. The Missing Plug, I saw her last night at Duo Taco. Shout out to both of them, Duo Taco and The Missing Plug. The Missing Plug has her award show coming up on September 17th. I know Mateo's Garden has an event coming up as well. So shout out to her as well. I'll try
Child,
to
you
plug
talking
that.
about me? You be busy. You be out every weekend doing some events and stuff.
Well, not every. Well, yeah.
Shoot,
Most
every
of the time.
weekend you be
Most of
out
the time.
posting.
I just was telling P this last night that I feel like I gotta get. I'm out, but I gotta get more out.
Yeah.
Especially in the
Networking
community.
more.
Yeah. So I'm out here. I'm outside.
Yeah.
Y'all might see me with my daughter sometimes because you know that's
her
my
little sidekick.
Yeah,
with
that's
her
my sidekick.
minding your own business shirt on.
She don't play. She do not play. To be honest, I see in the near future that she is going to be the one that's handling my social media platform.
Yeah.
Because she's already trying to do TikToks and
Yes.
she's
She
on
got
my
such a big
TikTok
personality.
page one day, and she done posted a TikTok to my TikTok page. I'm like, who told you to do this? I was like, okay, you know what? Keep doing it, baby, but stop posting it. Just save it to the drafts and let me filter that out first. Thank you. We running businesses. Brittany reposted all of her tags, so you guys can follow her on all social media platforms. She will be up on mindourownbusinesses.com very soon. I'm going to put her link tree up there because we link into all businesses no matter how we got a link to them. Because we out here. We outside. And we got to come together, guys. We got to come together. Like, support starts with us. That's what's on the Black-owned Business Bazaar flyer. support starts with us. Make sure y'all come out on November the 12th at the Leak Center for the Black-owned Business Bazaar. More Than Food will be in the building.
We'll be there.
Y'all may get some of this stuff salmon that's sitting
It's
right
gonna
here.
be salmon there, regardless.
Yeah, some sort of salmon.
Some kind of salmon. Maybe I'll surprise y'all with something new.
Something new. Give us something new. So if anybody is looking for a cleaning service, you can hit her up. If you need your hair done, she specializes in the braid world. So that's locks, braids, individuals, knotless, all of that.
Everything.
Then you can hit her up. If you're looking for a caterer, she does catering events. She does private events. So if you're looking for a caterer, you can hit her up. And if there's no other questions, or if you got anything else you want to tell the people?
No, just thank you all for the support and continued support. Honestly, where would I be without all y'all supporting me and my businesses? So thank you.
And thanks for coming up. I'm so glad we got you. We finally got her here, y'all. We came back on 9/11 with, the More Than brand. It is 9/11.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah. And what's this, what anniversary of
This might be the
20
21st.
something? It might be the 21st anniversary.
2001. Yeah, it might be the 21st. I don't know.
Yeah. Where were you on 9/11?
I was in the house. So my godmom is from New York. I was born in New York, and I was watching the Today Show. You feel me? When they showed, and they was like, "This plane is," and they hit the building, and instantaneously I picked up the phone and tried to call her. There was no service up there. Just thinking about how nervous I was that whole day, but I had to go to work. You know what I mean? I was 20. I was 21. Yeah, had to go to work. Went to work. Was thinking about her all day. It went pitch black up there. It was dark. The whole city was cut. So it was hard for me to get in touch with her. But when we finally did, she said she was good. But yeah, in the house watching it on the news, it was astonishing to see.
It was.
Planes that low just cut right through a building, right?
Right straight through a building. I think I saw the second one hit the towers. I woke up late that morning to go to work. I was working in North Carolina at a law firm, and I woke up late that morning and instantly turned on the news as that plane was hitting that second tower, and it was like, I was sitting there like, is this real?
Yeah.
Like, is this really real? Like, that was. Yeah.
Well, I was in 7th grade. I was in 7th grade getting an early dismissal. As soon as we got to school, we got sent right back home. It was crazy, though.
It was.
A lot of things are crazy in the world. When I look at the news almost daily, I'm like, is this really happening?
I don't be looking at the news. Me either. It's too negative.
It's really happening. I just need to know what's going on in my surroundings.
Right.
So I check it out during the day. Sometimes it's on just.
It'll bring you
mute.
down, man.
It can. It definitely
news
can.
all day. Oh, murder over here, killing down here, shooting over here, police doing this person doing that, this person stole this. It's just like, oh my God, man. Everybody's doing something, And that's really why I came up with the radio station. You know what I mean? To just support positivity, right? To give people support, right? Cultivate mature positivity. Everybody like, man, why you come up with that word? You could have been Heat 94 or something like that for the radio. But it's still for the radio, you know what I mean? And that's what I want to do. That's my dream, you know what I mean? So this is just the beginning. Shit, I'm trying to do this for the next 50, 60 years if I can.
No, that's right.
You know what I mean? And hopefully raise up some other people. When we listen to the radio, we don't hear anybody from Chester on the radio.
Right.
You feel me? Like nobody screaming, "See Pride, Orange and Black." You feel me? Yeah. That's what I want.
Yeah.
That's what we deserve.
That is.
You feel me? The only city in Delaware County. Why can't we have a radio station service in Delaware County? You know what I mean? So that's my dream.
Shout out to Sea Pride too. We got homecoming coming up.
Yes, we do.
October 22nd.
Yeah. We'll be out there.
Yeah.
We'll be out there. I think I want every show to come through, like rep their class. It's all about being proud about where you come from.
Right.
If you can't have pride in where you come from, what can you have?
That part.
Nothing. So
2023, we're gonna do something big. We're gonna do some big stuff for like we should have a whole setup for homecoming.
Yeah,
like,
so DJ Santana, GL, you feel me, is trying to get a stage, right? Trying to get everybody to put some money up to get the stage, to pay for the stage. They had a whole stage up there. I don't necessarily want to be on the stage with the podcast. We could be over to the corner, you know what I mean, and have different shows stop through and talk, and then interviewing different people. So walking around, getting different vibes. There's a whole vibe down there.
It definitely
You feel
is.
me? So we got one show on the station covering the homecoming, the other show covering the football game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. We can
We're
do
gonna,
it.
we gonna do some big things. If we all come together, we could do major things.
Oh, I love
out
you,
here.
Johnny, man. You already know that. Right.
Brittany says, she's so low key, but I'm glad you stepped out of your comfort zone, like you be telling me, Andrea, Janelle.
Child, an introvert. Try running a business and being an introvert. Can't even
That
talk about
part.
your businesses, but
It doesn't
That
work.
part.
I'm so happy I came though, y'all.
Right.
I'm glad you
Thank you
came.
for coming through.
Yeah, you
Absolutely.
got a lot going on, and the people need to
Yes.
know what you got going on.
3 businesses. Like,
Yeah.
damn.
When I see that photo that's on the flyer that we used for the flyer, like I see a woman that's going to eat. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, yeah. That was the point of the video. I mean, the photo.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah, like, and you eating out here.
Yes.
3 businesses and still aspiring.
I'm doing
to
it.
do
I'm
more.
doing it.
The More Than Brand. Look at her, y'all.
Right.
Look at that. Sis is out here eating.
I'm gonna eat everything.
Eating
Yeah.
up
Luxury.
everything.
Look at
Yes,
Everything.
yes.
I need that.
Not your average spaghetti, okay?
Right.
Oh, yes, and more yes.
I just want you
Okay.
to keep on pushing, keep
That
on
part.
dreaming, right? Think about the
Thank
next
you.
thing. I know you're thinking about a million things.
Yeah,
in your
a
head,
million
right?
things.
Right. Because now you've seen how easy it is to have 3 businesses. It's not that hard. Maybe I can add 3 more.
Child.
Right.
Right. In
Right.
the future, but sure. It's,
Right.
it's definitely
It's
working
doable.
though. Yeah.
Absolutely.
It's doable.
3
and they're 3
successful
successful businesses
Yeah,
at
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So keep on doing what you're doing, man.
Thank you.
More than food.
More than food.
More than braids.
More than braids.
and
More
more
hands
hands-on.
on.
man.
That part. Y'all make sure y'all follow her. If y'all need any of her services, look her up. Again, she will be in www.mindourownbusinesses.com. Make sure y'all check out the site. Make sure if you have a business out there, you go and submit your business. Make sure y'all come on out on November the 12th for the Black Owned Business Bazaar, the November edition, Black Saturday. So we going
Yes.
we're going to support us before we get out here on Black Friday and start supporting all of these
Y'all
other
did it
businesses.
last time right after Black Friday, right? No?
It was always before.
It was always before?
Yeah, yeah. We want our people to eat before.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Before they, start spending the money outside of us. So
It's a dope
That's what they
idea.
do.
Makes sense. Yeah.
Support
we gonna
starts
do.
with us.
It
does.
does.
It definitely does.
so if you're
Let's go.
interested in vending, hit the link in my bio.
What?
Go to www.mindourownbusinesses.com. It's on the events page.
What?
Follow us. Got more content coming out. I'm working on some other things. So follow me on all social media platforms at MO2B Directory. And with that being said, shout out to CMP for allowing us to have this platform up
Yes.
here.
Thanks for having me.
No
We're
problem.
going to continue to mind our own businesses and kick back with Keish and P and whoever
Talk about
else
the hair
that want.
oil. You got hair oil?
Oh, I
yeah,
do.
she
I have
does.
braid oil. I do have hair oil, and I have available. I work in a salon in Delaware, so it's available for purchase.
And it's
Handcrafted
crazy.
by
Thank you.
me and my mother.
That's your 4th business then.
Well,
Thank
yeah,
you.
technically, but it's technically
Yeah,
a part of More Than Braids.
It
but
can't
yeah.
be though. What you gonna put More Than Braids, the name on the bottle?
It
That's
is.
what's on
It's
the
braid
bottle.
oil. Yeah.
Braid oil.
Yeah, More Than Braids oil.
And it's crazy because I looked at it on my dresser this morning
Mm-hmm.
and thought about it and meant to mention that. Shout out to Brittany. You on
She
it.
on it.
Go
on
ahead,
it.
Britt. That's
Don't forget to mention the braid oil, girl.
But yeah, I put that in. I definitely use that on my daughter's hair. She got braids right now, so
all
I-
natural essential oils.
So I'm using it. I use it sometimes. I got real thin hair, so I can't really put too
Yeah,
much in
no,
my
to
hair.
weigh it down. It's
Yeah.
really for when you have protective styles in your hair.
Great.
Keep your hair moisturized. It's for tension relief and dry scalp.
Awesome.
So
Always
shout out to
thinking.
the More Than brand.
More
and it's
than.
in-
More than.
More
than.
than.
Right.
Yes.
More than everything.
In that part.
Awesome.
What's the score of the Eagles game, real quick?
38-21.
Okay, let's go Eagles.
Yeah, let's go Birds.
Let's go. So thank y'all again for tuning in. Again, follow CMP Radio, follow Mind Our Own Businesses, follow the More Than brand on all of our social media platforms. She's in the comments. If you need any of her services, get at her. We out.
Absolutely. We out of here, man.
Y'all have a
Peace.
great rest of your day. Happy Sunday. Stay prayed up.